This is Gigi over at Gigi's Retirement Budgets. I am just a Gigi of 4 grandchildren trying to budget my retirement, become debt-free, and live the retirement of my dreams, which revolve around my grandchildren. So in today's video, I am cash planning for my military retirement paycheck that comes out, that technically I get paid on the 1st, but I usually get paid a few days early. So if you've been watching me the last few days, I started with planning out the calendar and which bills were due when and which ones I was going to pay with which paycheck. And then I did a monthly budget. And then I did a budget for just my military pay. And then these are the categories that I am going to pull cash out for. I was looking at that word to see if it was misspelled. I don't know. Pull the cash out for this paycheck. This month is going to be really tight as far as doing any extra challenges or anything because I have quite a few extra bills that have to come out this month. So I'm going to pull cash out for groceries, $65, gas, $100, pets, surgery. My cat my cat Lavender and her mom Sunstorm are getting spayed. So I'm pulling 60 out for that. I've already got 60, so that'd be 120. And then dining out and coffee, I'm pulling out 35. And then I'm going camping next weekend. And my half is $120. So usually what I do is just, this is stuff I'm carrying. So this and this and this will be money I'm carrying around in my wallet. And then this will be in my priority binder. And this I will just straight give to my best friend. So I try to balance how many bills I have in my wallet and not have too many, but also not have too big of bills to make change or whatever, if that makes sense. So groceries, I'm going to do 6 10s and 5 1s. Gas, I'm going to do 4 20s. 4 20s and 2 10s. I always do, because it's 50 per week. So I always do 2 20s and a 10 for gas that week. The surgery, I'm just going to do 3 20s. Dining out and coffee, I'm probably just going to do it all in 5s. So what's that? 7 5s. Maybe I'll do it in 3 10s and 1 5. And then camping 120, I'll do 2 50s and 120 for him. All right. So then what we do is we bring that down. So this is going to be 2. So quantities. 2 50s, 8 20s, 6 7 8 9 10 11 10s, 2 5s, 5 1s. So this should all add up to 65 plus 100 plus 60 plus 35 plus 1 plus. So there's going to be $380. Okay. So then we do the totals down here. Hoping you can see these. Do the totals down here. So 50 times 2 is 100. 8 times 20 is 160. 11 times 10 is 110. 2 times 5 is 10. And then 5 1s is 5. Okay, so this should equal 200 or 380. 100 plus 160 plus 110 plus 10 plus 5 equals 385. every time I do this. It never comes out right the first time. 65 plus 100 plus 60 plus 35 plus 120 equals 380. Okay, 65. I have 70. All right. Oh, phew, found that easy enough. Last time I think it took me, I had to do it off camera because I couldn't figure it out. All right, so all that should equal 100 plus 160 plus 110 plus 10 plus 0, 380. All right, perfect. All right, so then what we do, sorry, the cat's knocked these off my desk. I have this cash planning or cash breakdown. So we're going to have 0 ones. We're going to have 1 5. We're going to have 2 10s, which is 20. We're going to have 2 5s. Wait, I'm all confused. We're going to use this cash breakdown, and this is what we give to the bank teller. So 5s, 2 5s equals $10. And then I have 11 10s, which equals $110. Then I have 8 20s, which is 160. And I have 2 50s, which is 100. So now all this should add up to 380. 10 plus 110 plus 160 plus 100 equals 380. And I will take this to the bank once I actually get paid and the money hits my account. And I will get the cash and I will bring it back here to cash stuff it. And then I will do a cash stuffing video. Anyone can watch my channel and anyone can get the benefit of learning how to budget, cash stuff, save sinking funds, save for investment account, retirement accounts, emergency fund, all that, right? My desire is to show people that are in retirement, that have a low income, or people that are on a fixed income. Maybe they're not in retirement, but maybe it's like a single mom or someone like that, right? It's on a fixed income, how they can still do this, because I struggled for years. And if I would have found this system back then, I don't even know where I would be right now. I would be way better off financially. I know that. So my desire is just to help all those people, especially if you've tried budgeting before and it was boring and it felt restrictive and it just felt really like tight and you had no freedom at all. I want to show you how we can still feel free and do this. And it's really super fun to do all these challenges. This is a fun way to budget. All right. So if you would subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification button, that would make me super happy. Until next time, I'll see you, my friends. Love, Lavender and Gigi.